Hopefully it won't be too chilly that night because I know you guys will be out there.
It always is, but 'tis the season, right? A little bit of even snow action.
Hey, I'll take it.
Might even make it look more seasonal, you know?
That's right. Well, no snow in our forecast for today, but
No.
a few cloudy skies is what we're looking at, right?
Yeah, mainly cloudy for today. Temperatures a little below average this weekend, but then we're going to trend back upward for this upcoming week.
Okay.
And as far as the month of November, I mean, we really get all kinds of weather here in central Indiana this month. It is still that transitional period through late fall into the early winter months. So our average high temperature from November 1st through the 30th actually falls from 59 to 46. And we've recorded everything here in Indy from 81 degrees for a high to as cold as 5 below. That's the coldest temperature we have recorded. That happened back on November 22nd in 1880. So these records, they go back to 1871, in fact, here in the Indy Metro. And as far as snowfall goes, if you remember this, probably not, because it was in 1932. We had that snowstorm that came through. We picked up 8.6 inches in just one day here in the Indianapolis Metro. But on average, for the entire month of November, we typically see less than an inch of snowfall, and our average first measurable snow of the season for most of central Indiana is not until late November. No snow in the forecast, certainly some clouds, perhaps even a little bit of rain in our southern counties today. We've been watching cloud cover start to take back over our sky. 36 and still clear over in Crawfordsville right now. The clouds have rolled into Bunker Hill. It's 38, 37 in Carmel, 38 still here in downtown Indy. So it's been a bit of a cooler start. There were reports of some patchy frost across the area this morning, so we're watching out for that. Temperatures now starting to rebound back to the 50s, likely for highs later today. But we do have this weak boundary that's tracking across the Great Lakes region. That's going to bring some increased clouds, kind of keep cloud cover around for today. Also, this complex of some light showers moving off to the east, likely to bring at least a few scattered showers to our southernmost counties today. So here's how today plays out for the rest of us. That stray shower south becoming mostly cloudy as we warm back through the 40s. Back through the 50s with the daytime high forecast around 56 here in the Indy Metro. And as far as rain potential today, this is really going to set up basically along and south of the I-70 corridor through this evening. As we time this out for you, notice that this is not going to bring a significant amount of rain for anybody. Perhaps places like as far south as Seymour, closer to the Ohio River Valley, will be approaching a quarter of an inch, but I think this is just going to be some very light rain elsewhere. And really not expecting much in the way of anything here in the Indy Metro when it comes to rainfall. 56 your high in Indy today, 57 in Shelbyville, and 56 for our friends over in Richmond this afternoon. Again, here comes that cloud cover. This takes us through 4:30, 5 o'clock today. Stray shower again moves in south about that time, 4 p.m. We're going to keep a lingering shower again far south this evening and then into the early overnight hours into early Sunday morning. If you are headed downtown tonight for the Pacers hosting the Wizards for that 7 o'clock tip today, we're going to fall from 50 back into the mid 40s. And then keep in mind sunset tonight still going to be at 6:42, but then overnight, as we fall back an hour, we're going to get that extra hour of sleep. But come tomorrow, sunrise going to be an hour earlier. Sunset also an hour earlier at 5:41. That does mean your sunrise tomorrow at 7:14 will help to kick off a slightly earlier warming trend. But we're going to be influenced by that cooler shot of air coming in from the north. And I do think that's going to keep our temperatures down by at least a few degrees to wrap up the weekend. 54 here in the Indy Metro. Things will start to warm back up starting Monday. We're going to bring back the sunshine with several days above average. Kind of right there in that 60 to 65 degree range through most of next week, with that more significant rain chance for everybody holding off until this upcoming Friday.